Doing well. A little late. I was supposed to start this at 5 o'clock. What time is it? 5:25. I've been ripping and running. Last episode I gave y'all what we do. We did fear last episode, right? So welcome to another episode of Faith Over Fear. And now episode 3, we'll be working on and speaking about love, right? You know what be killing me? People, excuse me, I'm eating two at the same time, so excuse me, y'all. People always say that love is blind, right? But how love is blind? Explain. Can somebody explain to me how love is blind? I don't even understand how love can be blind, right? How can love be blind? Somebody explain that to me, because I don't get that. I don't think love is blind, right? So if I told you it's 4 different types of love, number 1, would y'all believe me? 4 different types of love, okay? Well, first, I'm going to go on the regular love, what people think that love is. That's regularly, I would say, the regular definition. So I'm going to give you the normal definition of love. And it still taints to being biblical. You know, I got to get spiritual on y'all too. So that's what I am. Faith over fear. So if ain't nobody know, I am Tweezy, and I'm finna kick this now. Let's give y'all some free game. So, and this is a noun for the first love. This is a noun. The first love, an interest for feeling of deep affections. Okay. So as people, right, we have deep affections, you know, over our people, our family, over our loved ones, of people, mates, of people we get with, right? So we into to have what? An instant feeling or a deep affection for someone. So the second definition is great interest and pleasure in something. Okay, great interest and pleasure in something. Now we're gonna do the verb of this meaning, of this definition of love. Number 1, feels deep affection for someone in general. Just what it is. Just for someone, right? Some people can be lustful too. Some people can be lustful. So, number 2, like or enjoy very much. So love could be a like or a joy very much. Sodom Fish Cutting. What's up, man? Welcome to the live, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Kato Beats was good. Appreciate y'all for coming to the live. So we working on episode 3, which is love. A lot of people say that love is blind. I want to ask y'all some questions. Do y'all believe that love is blind? Do y'all believe that love is blind? Lily, how you doing, Lily? Do y'all believe that love is blind? Give me some likes. Give me some shares so y'all can share too as well. Make sure y'all like and share and also comment too, so we can get the algorithm going, so we can get more people on here to talk about. Oh, what I'm talking about? So I'm talking about love, right? I'm talking about what is love. Some people say that love is blind. So this is episode 3 of Faith Over Fear. And what I do, I speak about spiritual content on opening up people's eyes by inspiring them with the word, right? So this episode is love. We did episode 1, which was faith. We did episode 2, which was fear. And now we're on episode 3. Okay, this is my having to say happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Adam. Who's that? Gun 27. How y'all doing? I hope everything all well. But let me finish what I was just speaking about, the definition of love. Because some people say definition of love is blind. So I'm giving definitions of what love means. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Appreciate all y'all for coming to the live. So number 2, love can be like or enjoy very much. So I'm gonna give you a full definition of love, right? And I was just telling everybody that was on here earlier. It's 4 different type of loves, okay? Well, so I'm gonna give you a basic meaning of love, which is what the world think, and I'm gonna give you a biblical standby what love is, okay? So let me read you there. Love is the definition primary by a concept of agape. A steadfast, unconditional, and sanctified or sacrificial love that reflects of Yah, right? So that's the spiritual biblical spiritual profile. One, all right. Now, like I was saying, there's 4 different type of loves. What do you okay, hey, right there. Okay, yeah. Stay tuned, man. Share, like, do all that good stuff. So, 4 different type of loves. Number 1, agape love, right? So agape love is unconditional and is divine love by the Most High Yah. That's 1, okay? 2 is a storage love, which is for family, right? It's a natural love. It's something that empathy, like a parent, right? Love for your child. This is it. So the 3rd love is Philippi love. Philippi love is a friendship love, okay? That you have for people, that you have a friendship. Like you got friends. Don't y'all got friends? Y'all love them, right? Y'all support them. Y'all there for them, right? So that's the 3rd part. So the 4th love is avos, which is romantic love, passionate, sexual love, or desire for someone. Okay, so that's the 4th one. So it's 4 different type of meaning of love, but I'm gonna give you the biblical facts of love. Okay, so we're gonna go, and I gotta get spiritual on y'all because I always get spiritual. We're gonna go to 1 Corinthians. And we're going to read chapter 4. So love suffer long and is kind. Love do not envy, and love does not pride. So have pride, right? Itself is not puffed up. It said does not behave rudely, does not seek his own, and is not provoked to think no evil. So love itself, right, is not puffed up. It is not of envy, anything of that nature, right? No. So what is love? Let's finish out reading what love is. So this is in the book, 1 Corinthians, 13th chapter and the 4th verse. And I'm going to read right now on the 7th verse. So it said, 6th verse, does not rejoice in inquiries, but rejoice in the truth. Number 7, bears all things and believe all things, hope in all things, endure all things. Love never fails, but rather there are prophetic, they will fail. Rather there are tongues, that they will cause a seeds. Rather there is knowledge, and it will vanish away. For we know in this part we are prophecy in part, but love is all in one, right? So we know that, first of all, love is not envy, love is not pride, and love is not strife, right? We know this. So let's read what's the real true meaning of love. So we're going to go all the way down. We're going to finish out. It said, for now we see that the mirror demands, but then the face to face, now I know in part, but that and I shall just, I also know. Verse 13, and know abide for faith, hope, love, these things, but these are the greatest things. And the greatest things is love. So pursue love and the desire spiritual gift, but especially that those who prophesy. So what is love? Love do not boast. Love is not pride. Love is not envy. Love is not hate, right? And love is not blind. So I want to go to John 3:16. Let's see what else does it say about love? What else does it say about love? What it says? John 3:16. For Yah, which they call God, so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. For Yah did not send his son into the world to be condemned, but that the world through him might be saved. He will believe on him and not condemn him, but he who does not believe in him is condemned already, because he has not believed in the name and the only begotten son. Right? And this is the commandment that the light has came into the world, and men love, right, darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. So if the Father said, I love you so that I gave my only begotten son, what do you think that means? So is love blind? That's what I'm going to ask y'all. Is love blind? Is love blind, y'all? Do y'all think love is blind? No. Because what? The Most High is love, right? if he love and his son is love, how can love be blind? Now you can lust for a person. Lust is blind because what it does, lust is the desire of a sexual desire, right? A touching or wanting to do anything fornication to somebody. But let's go to agape love. Agape love is unconditional divine love. Who is that? That's the Most High Yah. That's divine love. Okay? Who else the Most High is? He is storage love, which is family, united, natural, empathy for like a parent of a child. So when people come and tell you and say love is blind, that's a lie. Ain't no such thing as blind love. We have to ask ourselves anytime when we're doing things, what is love, right? So let me read what love is to the Most High. Love is defined primarily by the concept of agape love, which is divine, selfless, unconditional, and sacrificial love that reflects Yah's nature. So that's the meaning of love, y'all. So this episode was on the meaning of love. Love is unconditional, right? I want to read it again. I want to go back to 1 Corinthians chapter 13 again, and I want to read that. What love is. So if a person say love is blind, he's a lie. Love is not blind, y'all. All right? Love will never be blind. How can love be blind? I don't even know how people even understand or think in that form. Like, oh, love is blind. Love is blind and blind love is this. I thought I seen something else. I want to read something else before I go back to that. Let's go to 1 John 4 and 8. Let's see what it say about love. 1 John 4th chapter 8 verse. 4th chapter 8 verse. It said, there is no fear in love. Here we go, y'all. Faith over fear. Y'all already know I got to kick it with y'all spiritually, man. This is what we're going to do. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear. Because fear involves what? Torment. So if love casts off fear, right? Cast it out. Fear what? Does torment. And we worked on that too as well as with fear. But he who fears not has not been made perfect in love. We love him because he loved us first. If someone say, I love God and hates his brother, he is a liar. Like I was just telling you, they said love is blind, right? How can love be blind? Love is not blind. I'm going to read it one more time to y'all. If someone says, I love God, which is Yah, and hates his brother, he is a liar. For he who does not love his brother, right, whom he has seen, how can he love Yah, which they call God, whom he has not seen? And this is a commandment we have from him, that he who loves Yah must love his brother. Also, whoever that believes in Yahshua, which is the son they call Jesus Christ, is born of Yah, and everyone who loves him, who begot, also loved him who is begotten. Okay? So what it says, keep thy commandments, for this is the love of Yah, that we can keep the commandments, and his commandments are not burdensome. So that was chapter 5, 1 Corinthians, John, 1 John. 1 John 4 and 8. We went from the 4th to the 8th verse, and then we went all the way down. We were at the 8th chapter. So the 8th verse, let's finish it out again. He who does not love does not know Yah, number 1. For Yah is love, and in this love of Yah was manifest towards us, that God has sent his only begotten son, like I said earlier, into the world that we might live through him. In this love, not that we love God, but that he loved us and sent his son to be preparation for our sins. Beloved, if God so loved us, also ought to love one another. So if love blind, y'all, love is not blind. Love is not blind. Love is not blind. So if we know God created us out of love, and then he gave his only begotten son out of love, what kind of love do we have? Do we have agape love? Do we have storge love? Do we have Philippi love? Do we have eros love? What do we have? He have agape love, which is a divine love. Okay, so remember that. Remember, it's 4 different type of love, but it's only one purification love, which is divine love, is unconditional love. Remember that, y'all. So that was another episode of Faith Over Fear. I thank everybody for coming to the live. I appreciate y'all that have been on the live and support me. Go subscribe to Go to Child Entertainment TV. Go watch all the other videos. Put some comments. Continue to like, share the page. Peace and love to all my brothers and sisters. I'm out.